Jagrata. Let's talk about something very, very deep tonight. In fact, about as deep a conversation as we could have. If you get this, and I know you will and do, you understand the whole path and how to walk it. You understand the highest technique that could possibly exist and how to apply it. That's a fair amount to know. So what is this depth? You will notice, if you dare to, that you're inside. Whether you like it or not, you're in there. And you will notice that while you're in there, there's a lot of changes and activities that go on in there with you. All kinds of energy shifts, all kinds of thoughts, all kinds of emotions, just a lot of activity takes place inside of you. Eventually, you will naturally, not through teachings, but naturally, come to use the word energy for all of these things. Even your thoughts will just look like energy patterns. They're just energy. They have force, they have form, they have substance and intention, but they're just energy that form that way. It was sort of like in a stream, there's bubbles, there's currents, there's spray, there's foam. It's all water. You got it? There's this water that manifests different ways due to physics. What's a bubble but water with air in it? There's water forming a certain way. So your thoughts will start to look like energy. The activities of your heart will just appear to be energy. You will just start to see it all as movements of energy. When you watch these energies long enough, and it does take a while to be able to stay centered while all of this is happening in front of you, but for the purpose of this deep discussion we're having tonight, we're going to assume that you're there. I know you've been there for at least a few seconds, where you're just seeing that this is stuff that's going on inside of you. Imagine if you stayed there. That's where you were. You were inside, and you were seeing what Baba called Chit Shakti Vilas, the play of consciousness, the play of Shakti. It's manifesting inside of you in these different forms: thoughts, emotions, and energy itself, drives, urges, impulses, discomforts. They're not even thoughts or emotions. They're deeper than that. They're just energy. And so now you're in there, and this is going on inside, and you're aware that you're in there and that this is going on inside. Now what? Now you're ready for the next level of your growth. Once you can catch your breath and keep your head above the water, you start to take inventory. Oh, there's water. I was drowning, so I really didn't catch. I just knew I couldn't be in it. And there's land over there, the distance, and if I tread a certain way, my head goes up, and if I don't, it goes, you just start getting your bearings. That's what it's called, getting your bearings, while you're in there, because you're not overwhelmed. Well, what you will see is as follows. The outside world has nothing to do with you. It just is happening all the time. It's just out there, and it's busy. And its busyness never asked your opinion, never did the world come up to you and say, how do you want me to be today? It just bees how it is. And it's very busy, isn't it? It changes all the time. It's constantly doing something. It's constantly saying something, making sounds, making movements, coming, going, people, places, things, weather. My God, there's a constant unfolding of stuff that has nothing to do with you. It's happening by itself. What you will see, amazingly enough, once you get as centered as I just put you, is that that movement of that stuff outside affects your inner energy.